Radio 1 podcast. The Scott Mills Daily.
Afternoon, it's Scott. Yes. Gavin in Worcester, the girl on Sky Sports News, is wearing a vest top today. No, Gavin, that doesn't mean she looks like Rabsy Nesbitt.
Stop it.
Don't
stop it.
Even think about sending a text, Gavin.
Stop it.
Right, Keane and Fratelli's coming up, and Gwen Stefani on Radio 1. And I'll play you the call I made from Hines off Poetry Direct to Georgie off Sky Sports News. It's coming up. Now, remember yesterday when you were doing your sport, you talked about, is it the West Ham-Liverpool match last night?
Yeah, West Ham-Liverpool last night, yeah.
And you mentioned that Bonnie Tyler,
there was a
throaty woman off the 80s,
Yeah.
would be doing some half-time entertainment.
Yeah, and there was a rumour going around that that's what she was going to do, and it turns out that is what she did.
And it did happen last night.
It did happen, and to such an extent that it was so loud it drowned out most of the half-time punditry talk. I mean, this is turning into a big advert for Sky, but it drowned out most of Sky's half-time punditry talk.
What, because Bonnie was doing Total Eclipse of the Heart?
Bonnie, yeah.
What, so Richard Keys is there, I'm imagining, trying to kind of analyse the first half.
Yeah, Richard Keys,
Yeah.
yes, trying to analyse the first half, yeah.
And his hairy hands.
No, they're smooth now,
All right.
as you know.
Oh, yeah.
And
she's like, Total Eclipse, and you can't hear anything.
Or did she? I think she might have done the other one, didn't she? I think she did the turnaround Bright Eyes one.
That is it.
Oh, that is it, yeah.
Yeah.
What was the other one? Sorry.
I have no idea.
Hold it out for a hero. Right, yeah, no, yeah. Bright, yeah.
Now, the one that doesn't speak is a
Yes.
massive fan of Liverpool, yeah?
Yeah.
And some of his mates were at the match last night, actually, there. And apparently, Liverpool did this, like, super goal, didn't they? 10 seconds into the second half.
Yes, a super goal.
A super goal. But it was a very good goal,
Yeah,
apparently.
it was all right.
And they were too busy in the bar avoiding Bonnie Tyler's cabaret. They completely missed the goal.
Oh, brilliant.
Is that normal? Do they normally have people on singing at half-time off the 80s?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
who? Who else does it?
That Russell Watson bloke.
Right.
He's done a few. I don't know who else did.
I think they should do it more often. I might go.
Radio 1.
It's 5:14. Scott Mills with Muse and the new Khalees and CeeLo record, and a bit of Maroon 5 coming up. Hi, John.
Hiya.
Now, I got your email.
Yeah.
You're concerned about how old your girlfriend is, aren't you?
Yeah. So she's not, like, too young or anything like
Okay. It's not in an illegal kind of way.
that. No.
Good, right.
Oh, phew. Oh, dear.
So, she's a little bit older than you, isn't she?
Yeah, you could say that.
Right. How old are you?
22.
And you're not sure how old your girlfriend is?
No, I haven't actually asked her, kind of
Right.
how girls are with, their age and that kind of thing.
Did you
I just kind of let that one go.
Why?
Well, I'm a little bit embarrassed to ask her because, like you said, she is a little bit older than me. You could even say quite a bit older than me.
Okay.
You've been together how long?
Just, it's a few weeks now, but it's going really, really well.
I want to know how old you think she might be.
I'd hazard a guess that maybe early 40s, possibly 42, 43,
Good
something like that.
Right. So
Yeah.
she's, what, 20
Almost twice my age.
Yeah, 20 years older than you.
Yeah.
So you're a toy boy.
Yeah, very much so.
Right. And that holds some appeal for you, does it?
Well, yeah, clearly it does, yeah.
So how did you meet this woman?
Well, I was actually doing a job round her house.
Okay. What do you do?
I do floor sanding.
You're not a carer in an old people's home. or anything.
No.
So you do floor sanding.
Yeah.
We're around her house doing a bit of work.
Yeah.
And one thing leads to another.
Yeah.
It's like Desperate Housewives.
Isn't it? Yeah.
You're like the
Just
gardener.
like that.
Does she have any children, do you know?
No.
Husband?
No.
Right.
Right, here's an idea. Right? Here's how
Right.
you find out how old she is.
Okay.
You could pretend maybe you're doing a crossword or something
Right.
and say there's a question about the Suez Crisis and does she remember it? Or maybe ask her where she was when President Kennedy was assassinated.
Yeah,
See,
maybe.
Then you'd find out.
I could possibly go for something a little bit more tactful than that.
Yeah,
Well, what was it like in the war?
The war would make her 60, and the Suez Crisis, I think, would make her in her 50s. Hang on. Maybe what did she do when England won the World Cup? Because that's 41 years ago.
Yeah.
Maybe watch football one night and just
slip it in.
Casually throw it into conversation.
You've got to find out how old she is, because I like it that you don't know.
The Scott Mills Daily.
It's Scott. Yesterday, you badly insulted Georgie, who reads the afternoon sports news on Sky Sports News.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. But then I tried to make amends for it, but you made it worse.
Now, describe what she looks like normally. What's she wearing today, for example?
She's wearing a nice jacket with a white vest underneath.
What, like Bruce Willis in Die Hard?
No, not like Bruce Willis in Die Hard, no. She just looks very nice, and she's easily the most attractive sports presenter on television, and she's great.
But what was she wearing yesterday at this time?
She just had a shirt on with a very long, very big collar on it that it looked like a Harry Hill shirt.
Now, you emailed your mate Jonesy,
who reads with her in the afternoon,
and said, "Oh my God, are you working with Harry Hill today?" And she saw the email.
She saw the email, or he showed it to her. I don't know which. And
then our listeners
took offence,
without any kind of
encouragement from yourself,
from me, decided to text en masse, "Is that Harry Hill?" to the Sky Sports News text and email.
So they got over 4,000 emails saying that yesterday.
Now, I have smoothed it all over, because I know that you'd quite fancy, a coffee with Georgie at some point.
To talk about sport.
I think that'll be fine now.
Do you?
Because I have made another call from Poetry Direct.
Right.
I did this earlier today, and I think it'll be all right now. Would you like to hear it?
I haven't heard this. I feel ill.
Hello.
Hello, can I speak to Georgie, please?
She's just next to me here.
Thank you so much.
Hello.
Georgie? My name's Hines, and I'm calling from Poetry Direct. And today you've been selected to receive a special poem.
Is that Scott?
Yeah.
Okay.
Georgie, Georgie, Georgie. Oh, how I love you still. Even though yesterday you looked a bit like Harry Hill. But that's nothing to be ashamed of. He's a very funny guy. And those collars you were wearing could even help you fly. Oh, Georgie, 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 I really am afraid that you have been offended, but I love your Badger Parade.
Is that the end of it?
I didn't mean to hurt...
Please tell me it is.
Pardon?
Please tell me that's the end of it.
I didn't mean to hurt you, or for you to be defamed. I really must assure you, I think you're great on You've Been Framed. Georgie, 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 I hate to be so blunt, and I know you're probably thinking, I'm a really stupid idiot. But Georgie, 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 oh how I love you still, even though you must admit you do look a bit like Harry Hill.
Is that from Chappers?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It's all fine.
That's smoothed over, is it?
This is Radio 1.
National.
Radio 1.
Hello?
Hello, Scott. Dave.
Hello, Dave. How can I help you?
Well, you were talking about the half-time entertainment at West Ham last night, Bonnie Tyler.
Yeah, this is the West Ham-Liverpool match with Bonnie Tyler doing Total Eclipse of the Heart.
It was great, wasn't it? It was brilliant.
It was like your kind of slightly overweight Welsh gran and her scary grandkids.
I've had worse. Well, the reason I was calling is because I went to a Southend United game earlier on in the season. And,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so was I. And the pre-match entertainment was Chico. And apparently it's the first time Chico had ever played at a football stadium. I'm not surprised.
Right, and what happened? How did it go down?
Well, it was pretty shocking. All the players were warming up before the game, and obviously Chico was singing on the halfway line, and they were just pinging balls at him from the 18-yard box trying to hit him. They spent about 15 minutes just pinging footballs at him the whole time he was singing.
So the players spent the entire warm-up kicking footballs at Chico's face?
Yes.
From the 18-yard box?
Yeah, and Southend... second from bottom in the league as well. I think perhaps if they did a bit more warming up and a bit less kicking footballs at Chico, they might.
Right, so someone's just texted in saying, is it Gillingham that they had Rick Waller recently?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've had Bonnie Tyler, Chico and Rick Waller. Do you think this country really needs to work on the half-time entertainment, right? In the Super Bowl in America, they have U2.
Yeah. Justin Timberlake
and Janet Jackson. Was that the famous boob popping out incident?
Yeah.
Ooh, imagine that happened last night.
Ooh,
Bonnie Tyler wardrobe malfunction. Gross.
Radio 1.
Right, this is turned into like Late Night Love or something now, isn't it?
Well,
Or
yeah.
like the back pages of one of those free ads papers. We've got
Really?
loads of housewives on now going home bored.
Do you frequently read the back pages of free ad?
I'm aware of them.
Oh, are you? Okay.
Hello, Radio 1.
Hi,
Hello, who are you?
I'm Anne.
Hi, Anne. Where are you today?
I'm at home at the moment just peeling potatoes for tea.
Okay, how can I help?
Well, you just said about bored housewives and needing jobs doing. We've got a house that needs loads of jobs doing, so...
All right. Okay, and if you don't mind me asking, Anne, I mean, how old are you?
46.
Okay, right. So, anybody... Where are you, again?
At Grimsby.
Grimsby. Anyone in the Grimsby area, if you look like Jessie Metcalfe, which you all do, the gardener of Desperate Housewives, what do you need doing around the house, Anne?
Well, better to look like a bit like Wentworth Miller.
Off a Prison Break?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I could
That'd
arrange.
be quite nice, yeah.
Yeah, they either look like him or Jessie Metcalfe, so it's
Yeah.
all right. I'll sort you out.
So if you're in the area, can do odd jobs and look like Wentworth Miller.
Absolutely.
Right.
What do you need doing, Anne?
Well, we've got some ceilings to put up, we've got some plastering to do, a bit of concreting to do, you know, loads of things, really.
Do your pipes need cleaning?
We've got, probably.
Right. Okay, good. All right, well, we'll put it out there. This is wrong, isn't it? A little bit wrong.
It's good fun, though, isn't it?
Oh, it certainly is.
If you're
It's
a
all
bored
right.
housewife, it's good fun.
I'll be able to sort you out, don't worry. There's millions of Wentworth Miller lookalikes just waiting in Grimsby.
Wonderful.
81199. Thanks, Anne.
Okay, bye.
She really thinks she has called Late Night Love, I think.
I know. Well, it's not love, is it?
Late Night.
Late night jobs.
We got a dean from Croydon, right, who is now going out with a girl that he designed a kitchen for. He's like the kitchen version of Desperate Housewives Jessie Metcalfe. If Wisteria Lane was in Croydon, that'd be
Then
Dean.
he'd be that
If
part.
Jessie Metcalfe was from Croydon,
Yeah.
same.
Yeah.
Radio 1.
This is a download from the BBC. For more information, go to bbc.co.uk/Radio 1. The Scott Mills Daily.